Hi, hello, good morning. Welcome to today's session. Today's topic is what makes elections democratic? What makes an elections democratic? We cannot call all the different methods, means, measures adopted in selecting, choosing, or electing our representatives are mainly democratic. There are many differences followed and identified in the methods of electing representatives from democratic to non democratic. We call or we should call those procedures as democratic when we are able to notice some of the key points, some of the important things which clearly specifies us to differentiate the methods from democratic to non-democratic. We call or we witness the elections as democratic only if everyone should be able to choose. So in the previous chapter, that is first chapter, we discussed about democracy. There we discussed clearly the key features of democracy. The first key feature is people are the real rulers. So there every adult adult means the person one who is crossing the minimum age of 18 years, irrespective of anything, caste, creed, gender, race, religion, economic status, educational qualification, whatever it may be, these adults are given right to choose. That's what everyone should be able to choose. And specifically, each vote casted by the particular person is having same value like the other person, and there is no any suppression in assuring the number of votes from one person to another person. Every adult is having the same vote, same value, and same. That's why one man, one vote, and one value. Though the person may be from maybe the president of India or the poor farmer from any corner of India. So both they are given only one right, one vote, and both the vote are having the same value. There is no any differentiation or separation. That is first key feature. Second one, everyone should have said chance to choose from candidates, parties by offering real choices to the voters. So every adults in democracies, they are having their own chance, choice to choose. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ವಯಸ್ಕನಿಗೂ ತನ್ನದೇ ಆದಂತಹ ಹಕ್ಕು ಇದೆ. ಯಾವುದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡುವ ಹಕ್ಕು. ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿಯಿಂದ ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಪಕ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಯಾವ ಅಂಶವನ್ನು ಗಮನದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟು ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಯಾರು ಯೋಗ್ಯರು, ಯಾರು ಸಮರ್ಥರು, ಯಾರು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುವಂಥವರು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಅಂಶವನ್ನು ಗಮನದಲ್ಲಿಟ್ಟು ತೀರ್ಮಾನವನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಸ್ವತಂತ್ರ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶ ಯಾರು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಡೆಮೊಕ್ರೆಟಿಕ್ ಪ್ರಜಾಸತ್ತಾತ್ಮಕ ಚುನಾವಣೆಗಳು ಕಲ್ಪಿಸಿಕೊಡ್ತವೆ. ಸೊ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್ ಶುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ choice to choose from candidates, political parties by offering real choices to the voters. Then choices should be offered at regular intervals. So elections need to take place regularly after few years. So the candidates are the political parties, one who is taking part in elections. In the beginning they may work in favor of people, later they may fail. That's why these candidates are representatives, and the political parties will be in power only for certain period. So after the end of their period, again chances for forming the government, for choosing the representatives will be again given in the hands of the people. So that's why elections need to take place on regular intervals. ಕಾಲಕ್ಕೆ ನಿರ್ದಿಷ್ಟ ಕಾಲಾವಧಿಗೆ ತಕ್ಕಂತೆ ಚುನಾವಣೆಗಳು ನಡೆಯತಕ್ಕದ್ದು ಅಥವಾ ನಡೆಯಬೇಕಾದದ್ದು ಅತಿ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದಂತಹ ಅಂಶ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭದ ಕಾಲಾವಧಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿಗಳು, ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಪಕ್ಷಗಳು ಜನರಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ ನಂತರದ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಜನರನ್ನು ನಿರ್ಲಕ್ಷ್ಯ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಿಜವಾದಂತಹ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವ ಅವಕಾಶ ಈ ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ, ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಪಕ್ಷಗಳಿಗೆ ಕಲ್ಪಿಸುವ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ಚುನಾವಣೆಗಳನ್ನು ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ನಿರ್ದಿಷ್ಟ ಕಾಲಾವಧಿಯ ನಂತರ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರಜೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಸರ್ಕಾರವನ್ನು ರಚನೆ ಮಾಡತಕ್ಕಂತಹ, ಜನಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿಗಳನ್ನು ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಸ್ವತಂತ್ರವನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Then candidates preferred by the people to be elected. So number of people come forward for contesting in the elections, but people are having right to choose only one. That's what the number of candidates contesting in the elections are going to be preferred by the people. So these preference will be taken into consideration on the individual choices of the people. Then real wish of the people to be offered in a free and fair manner in electing or choosing as they wish. So real choices of the people. So different people will be having differences of opinion. So their opinion is given to express in free and fair manner. That's why in India, universal adult franchise is mainly adopted for choosing the representative. So these ideals, principles clearly separates the elections from democratic to non-democratic. If these principles or ideas are followed, then definitely the elections are mainly democratic elections. So with this, let me stop today's session and let us continue the remaining part from the chapter in tomorrow's session.